and gentlemen. And if I did not time that correctly, who knows? Good to see you. Good to see everybody here. I'm glad you came by to check out our date. Let's hit that intro music.
Chains rattle when how doors creak in the night. TechProtect, back shadow step. No light, booster gold in the crib. No cap, no fright. Madhouse scars, but now he's upright. Streaming live from the grip. Ghouls tab on the screen. TechProtect in the dark. Face mask unseen. Used to harm Madhouse, not a cold pristine. Booster gold with the gleam. No Diana in the scene. Cursed algorithms, they whisper in the void. Echoes in the chat, every soul paranoid. They click, they type, their fears deploy. Live stream stay on, stay peace destroy. Flick on the lens, ghost in the cam. Booster go laugh, sound like a slam. TechProtect, grip, tech programs, damn. This ain't no wonderland, more like a scam. LolCow grip where the shadows drip. Midnight clicks where the spirits slip. TechProtect, booster gold equipped. Back from the void, now they own this ship. Curse 808s, bumping heartbeat in the floor. Booster gold, outcast. Now we kicking down the door. Used to roam the wasteland. Now we write the lore. Legends in the crypt, done dead encore.
Here we are. From the top of the show. Today we have a special event going on. It's gonna be a e-date like no other. Alright. We've had all this controversy about Booster Gold and Wonder Woman happening for the past couple days. Covered on Rewind, covered on fucking Reapers, covered on Bit, covered everywhere. Alright? These two have had a little bit of a controversy about whether there was E-head or whether there's a watermelon involved. Who knows? But we will know now because they are finalizing the love story on the first ever LolCow E-date. Let's get into the studio. Hello.
How you doing, Tech? It's great to see you, man.
It is good to see you, Mr. Booster Gold. Out of curiosity, I just want to point out, I see that you're here. I don't see Wonder Woman. Do you know what happened with Wonder Woman? Is she coming?
No, sir, and I don't know. And quite frankly, maybe my prayers were answered, okay? I've been praying all night for God to give me the strength to get through this spiritual battle with this succubus monster. Maybe, just maybe the Lord finally listened to my prayers and my pleas for once, all right? I just want to say to everybody out there, thank you for tuning in. Every time I have the opportunity to come in here, I get goosebumps on my arms. Even though I have haters, even people who love me, all right? I'm too cold to hold, too hot to handle, and this show is too over their mind for them to be able to give a proper rewind. So we're going to do what we can to give you guys the great support and the great help, regardless if she shows up or not. So thank you very much.
Okay, so you got no messages, you got no confirmation if she's gonna... Oh,
no, sir.
Fuck. Chat, where do you think Wonder Woman's at? Where could she be? She's supposed to be here for an E-date, right? Do you think she's in someone else's DMs right now? Is that what you think's going on?
Godspeed to them.
You're telling me you weren't excited at all? Because everyone has been pointing out in the Discord that you wanted this. You were dreaming of the opportunity to go on a date with her. Is that true?
After everything that's happened, not really, but because it's my job as an intern, because the people demanded it, I'm going to give the fans what they wanted. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to work. I'm here to try and excel at everything I do. I may have had a little bit of a crash out the very first day that I was hired, but it's no longer. I don't care what goes on. If I have to sit here by myself and have a date by myself, I'll do that if I have to entertain this entire crowd.
A date by yourself?
I'm here 110%. Along the way to try to give you guys the entertainment that you came here for. If she ain't going to show up for the date, I'll sit here. I'll have this horrible food that I made some pizza bread with a handmade in a hot air pocket, a drink, and I'll sit here and I'll just chat with you the whole time. I don't care. We can do what we got to do.
Now, I don't know if you were watching Reapers last night. Shout out to Reapers, Xylee, big fan of the stream.
I don't watch that trash. I don't watch that trash.
You don't watch Reapers?
I saw a little bit of it. I saw the little bit of agreement about Wonder Woman, but it is what it is. I see. I can't be trusted. I'm the one that you gotta avoid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the people that feel that I can't be trusted. I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna be like Patrick Star. I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna move them over here. They are my comfort zone. They are my constituency. They're gone.
Oh no! I thought you and Xylee would have gotten along. All right. I feel like both of you kind of fit like a similar build. Do you disagree?
We're too headstrong for each other, okay? And quite frankly, I felt insulted by what I heard the other day in Reaper. And yes, that is part of why I crashed out that day, because I felt, quite frankly, if you were to hear someone say, "Look at how nonchalant he's acting right now," when he gets this intern, when he was asked if he wanted to be an intern, and how nonchalantly he took that role. He's been eyeing this role since I've known him. He knew what he was doing. I didn't want the role that day. I legitimately was fed up with the LCU. Whenever I come here, I barely talk in main chat. I barely go into voice chat. I come here to do my job, do what Keem requires of me, what he wants of me. I try to entertain him, try to appease him, and then I dip and I get out of here. But for someone to sit there and slander my character and say that, and then say in main chat, "Well, that's not what I meant at all by that," I take offense to that, and I truly do not believe that that's what that is what she meant by it, and she's trying to double back on it. That's my issue.
Throwing the shots at Xylee. I know there's a couple of Xylee stands in the chat.
It's not a shot, all right. That's my personal opinion on the matter, and if she has a problem with it, then so be it. All right, I can't appease everybody. I'm not Mr. Rogers, and this is not a glorious day in the neighborhood every day.
I don't know. It does feel like a shot. It does feel like because you were saying you want Xylee to get fired yesterday.
Yeah, as your mama said, that was his campaign promise. He was freaking doing Michael Jackson moonwalks and poses with the glove and everything about it. And I was saying, hey, I'll give you my full support, LCU president. Make it happen.
All right, so you want Xylee fired. Who else do you want fired? You want Wonder Woman gone, right?
No, I don't want Wonder Woman gone. I'm just happy that everybody is seeing what's going on right now, and how she's not here right now. And I'm just happy my story got out. Now, Rewind didn't really want to talk about it. They wanted to just skim over it and say, "Oh, it's a non-issue, this and that," misread into everything that happened. At least I'll give Xylee this, okay? She at least saw the DMs for what they were. She read through them all, and she really said, "Hey, we're both wrong in the situation," and I appreciate that. Regardless if I'm wrong or not, I'm glad somebody at least looked through every single DM and didn't just start browsing and say, "This is boring. This is non-content," and without reading every single thing that happened up until the end. I appreciate Xylee for that. Rewind. Obviously, this goes over your head in terms of what's going on. You can't really comprehend me telling a story and laying down the narrative facts to establish what happens later, but that's okay. That's not for everybody to understand. J.R.R. Tolkien, maybe a little too much for you. Maybe we can dumb it down to some hooks on phonics. We can grab highlights. We can make little pictures, and then maybe you can understand later. I don't really care.
Are you saying Xylee's too stupid for Game of Thrones? Is she?
Everybody's too stupid for Game of Thrones, I think, because quite frankly,
is Tolkien Game of Thrones or is he Lord of the Rings? I forget.
Lord of the Rings.
Is she stupid for Lord of the Rings?
Yep.
Hey,
I'm just saying they were complaining last night that all these DMs right now, nothing's really happening. When I clearly said I was establishing a narrative and a construct for what was going to happen later on in the story. You see, that's how a story unfolds. There's an Act 1, an Act 2, an Act 3, and an epilogue. Today was supposed to be the epilogue. The first few sets of DMs were Act 1 and Act 2, setting up the climax, which was going to be everything that you saw leading with the flirtation, with the attacking on YouTube, all of that. But no, they wanted to mock it. They wanted to not really address it. So I'm just gonna say, forget it. It's over their minds. So don't rewind. I'm done.
I don't know if it's over their minds. It seems like they had a pretty like good idea of like what the vibes were. Like I think so like on Rewind, Zay Zidda was saying like you never talk about getting into a shower with somebody unless you're trying to fuck. Right? If you're flirty,
Yeah, okay, if she
you do
said
the
that,
shower talk.
I'll give her that. But I was watching Rewind, and I legitimately just was getting so angry listening to it because all I want is for the entire story to come out, for everybody to see the DMs as they were, give it a fair chance, not sit there and just try and glaze over everything and act like why is this in here? Why is this important? Why is that important? It's called foundation. You don't just go from Frodo finding out about the ring to instantly Frodo being in Mordor. You got to have all the foundation laid out as to how everybody ends up where they're at, so the story has a proper conclusion.
So what do you think? What do you think is the actual proper conclusion? You're supposed to be going on a date with Wonder Woman right now.
I think the proper conclusion is that Wonder Woman has been exposed for the pick-me she is.
Pick me. That's a crazy take because she's.
And you know what? On test, your mama had it right. All right, she's a damsel in distress, a DID, not a dissociative identity disorder. Damsel in distress.
So,
I haven't had the watermelon lines written out. I had everything written out. As much as I didn't want to do it, I did all that for this show because that's what was required of me. But she can't be here on time. And I know people say you have to wait on a woman because they have to get ready. She's had about 24 hours to be prepared for this, to know what she was going to wear, what she was going to make, what she was going to do, and she can't make it for an on-time show date. This is not real life. I'm not going to be sitting in the car for 30 minutes waiting for somebody to come out the front door.
All right. Some people may say you look the type who would wait like an hour for the date to show up. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
No. You know what? Depending on the girl, I will wait. But if I show up at your door and you say give me 10 minutes, and after about 30, I'm gonna text you and I'm gonna ask you what's up. And after that, if you give me some bullshit excuse, then I'm just gonna say we'll do this another time, and I'm heading out. Because I actually like to be prompt and I like to be on time when it comes to things. That's part of my autism, and I'm not blaming autism for that. That's the way I am. If you say you're gonna do something, then you're gonna do it. If you look me in the face and tell me if you pre-order this, it'll be here on this date. If it's not there on that date, then I'm going to go into overdrive with anger with you. I'm going to call you out. And if they say, well, we said that, but we kind of were stretching the truth. No, you said today. I want it now. So that's just a weird thing I have about obsessive compulsiveness. It's just like a time repetitive.
It's a thing for you. I still can't believe Wonder Woman just fucking canceled on us. I don't know where the fuck she's at.
Oh well.
Do you guys see? I don't see her in the chats. I don't see her in the fucking Discord. Let's say she did come. What was gonna be your pickup line? What was gonna be like your intro? What was it gonna be like, hey mama, it's me.
I was gonna be like, oh, she's here. All right, let's just get this over with. Hope you look nice. So let's just do this and let's just eat the meal. Let's have some fun and let's just get this over with. Now I was gonna try and have a pleasant conversation with her. I had the 3 watermelon pickup lines set up. Everything was ready to go. I wasn't happy about them, but it is what it is, man.
I understand, but I thought you wanted this. I thought ultimately the main goal was to date this woman.
Did you not hear me yesterday saying, "Oh hell no"?
Yeah, it's over now, right? But like, yeah. We're supposed to make amends. We're supposed to like reset.
You know what? Look. I'm a Christian man, despite a lot of the words I use and a lot of the vitriol I speak and things I do. I have my vices. I know I do, and I should be a better person and a better Christian. But if she wants to make peace, I can make peace with somebody. The Lord says to forgive as He would forgive us, but He also says not to forget. Like, you can forgive, but you can't forget. Now, obviously, the Lord will forgive us, and forget
What?
forget our sins, but
Hold
we don't have to
on.
rock with somebody.
Wonder Woman, is that you?
Oh
It's
God!
me. I'm here.
Why have you
Wow, Wonder Woman.
Hello.
Welcome to the chat. Look at this outfit.
I'm here.
You look nice. I
I
appreciate it. Thank
apologize.
you.
Thank you. I'm here to look. I'm just looking my best. I apologize for being late. I'm here. I'm here. You look very nice in your shirt.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Oh, that guy.
I got my community college ring on and my Assassin's Creed ring. That's the only bling I have, so I decided just to look at that, just to look nice in that. Appreciate you showing up.
Can we get a close up on the Assassin's Creed ring?
It's an Assassin's Creed 3 ring. I got it a long time ago.
Ooh.
Hot take, but that's probably one of the
Wow.
best Assassin's Creed games. I know a lot of people hated that one, but I preferred that. I actually preferred a lot of the atmosphere of that game. I preferred the time period of it. I preferred the main character Connor. I can't say his Native American name because it's too hard to pronounce and it's really too long, and I'm not really good at pronouncing
This is
extremely long names.
Great information. This is W information. Chat. Wonder Woman showed up. For
Hello.
those doubters, she's here and she showed up on fire. Hey.
On fire. I'm on fire. This is my, what do you call it? My, what do you call it? For the streets, for the freaks, for the streets.
So we have plans.
I'm-
Oh, is he talking to God right
TechProtect.
now? I think he's talking to the Lord. I mean, I'd be saying some prayers as well. So I don't know if you caught on when before you joined in, he was saying, "Oh, when she comes in, I'd be like, well, hopefully you look nice and let's eat some food and let's get through this." Is that like the energy you want
Yeah.
from a partner? Is like the
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, that's the energy you're going to get. That's the energy you're going to get from me, okay? It's like I said.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm here because I'm going to do my job and I'm going to give 110% of my job, all right? But I have feelings and I have the way I am. And this right now, what you see right now is the happiest I'm going to be at this entire date. I might laugh, I might joke around, but at the end of the day, we're going to be peers in the network, but we aren't going to be friends. We can move past a lot of the issues we have because, as I was saying, the Lord says to forgive as He would forgive, but I'll do that.
Wait, why are we skipping?
But I'm not.
Why are we skipping friends? You guys could be partners. What are you talking about? This is an E-date, motherfucker. This is for you guys to get to know each other on another level. Remember, we have reset. You guys are trying to come together. You're trying to forgive. You're trying to forget.
It's not a great way to start a e-date there.
Yeah.
Guys.
I will say,
If
the ring, right? The gamer ring, that is doing it. I'm a
This is
little
my college
moist.
ring. It's a lot better.
I like that.
I never went to college, but shout out
Yeah.
colleges. Hell yeah.
I got my GED at 16, and I got the college ring for completing college at that time period as well. So it is what it is.
Hell yeah.
I must TechProtect, you look great as our waiter, I must say. We need a drink. We need a drink to start this date off. Oh
Shoot.
my
Now,
word.
wait. Now you see,
May
you
I
said
offer you-
you wanted you said you wanted energy from me for a nice
I
day, but then if
do.
you're sitting here complimenting the waiter instead of me, what's up with that?
I
Are we
complimented
gonna
you
have
first.
some issues with this? Are we gonna have a
No.
problem?
Oh my
Are
word.
TechProtect and I gonna have to step
no.
outside?
I'm bringing you guys over a nice chilled Diet Pepsi for your enjoyment. All right.
I got this, and I got this because that's the way I do it in the South where I live. All right, I'm not gonna. I don't have.
Look at that.
Um,
Look at that. I've already, had a, you got your little lipstick ring there,
I should have come into this
Cheers.
drunk. I really should have. You made the right move.
I should have came drunk. Cheers to
how you
cameras,
do
Booster
it.
Gold. Hit that
Cheers.
Coca-Cola bottle to the camera.
Cheers.
There we go.
Ooh.
Now that we've all wet our palates a little bit, let's do a little bit of background, right? There are some major questions you want to ask your partner or potential partner on a first date, and one of them probably starts with, "What are you looking for in a partner?" Wonder Woman, what are you looking for?
Oh God.
Is it security? Is it safety?
Yeah.
Is it confidence and bravado?
Stability, security, strong man to protect me, kind man, great lover, funny man. Yeah.
Booster,
I'm looking for someone.
do you think you
I'm
hit
sorry. Go
some
ahead.
of those qualities?
The stability right now is a little bit rough. Hopefully things work out with the LCU. If it does, I'll have a good stability coming in. But everything else, I'm a loyal, good person when in relationships. I like after my ex cheated and
No,
left.
don't talk about your ex.
I
Leave your ex
actually
out of it.
let me speak. After that happened, I gained a lot of introspection about loyalty and honoring your partner. And because I don't want anyone to ever go through the heartbreak I did of someone stepping out or not being stable in a relationship. So any girl that I would have, I actually would treat with 100% loyalty and honesty. I would get, and this may sound stupid to chat, but I would have my phone ready anytime, 100%. If they think there's something afoot, there you go, swipe the phone, look at it. I don't want anyone.
You have no book cover. You're just all pages, ready to be read, huh?
Yes, and so for the compassionate and someone to love you and hold you for a long time, I'm down for that. I'm ready to do that. I'm getting old. I'm not looking to have relationships where I just step out and
My
just move on
question
and do
was,
things like that.
do you match these qualities? You're I know
Everything but stability at the moment.
Okay, W. And what are you looking for in a partner, Mr. Booster Gold?
Basically the same things. I like loyalty. I need a girl with a good heart, a sense of humor, someone who can match my energy, tell me when I'm right and when I'm wrong. I like a little bit of the feistiness in a girl, like a girl with a little bit of like a feisty attitude. I like that. It's fun to the banter back and forth, and I just need a girl who will call me out on my crap. I don't want
I don't know.
a chat. I don't want a girl who's
Wonder
like a
Woman
chat
called you out on some crap, and it didn't seem you liked it too much. If it felt like you got real mad about it. Well, here's another important question: is it ass or titties? What are we looking at, Booster Gold?
breasts, but it doesn't really matter to me.
Solid.
Okay.
I had the gender reversed for that one. Wonder Woman, is it bigger pockets or bigger penis? What are we looking for?
Bigger penis.
Yeah, Booster. What are we looking at? If we had to give like a rough estimate in size with your hands, what are we looking at for size?
Average size. I'm not overly huge. I'm average size.
It's like
Girth is more important.
Yes.
A little bit longer, but it's fine.
Girth is amazing. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
The fatter the dick, the better.
Now
the cum.
here's some date one information we need to know. Do you have any situations with the paranormal? Are you haunted in any way? Have you been the victim of paranormal activity? Has your family ever been messing with the witchcraft and the voodoo and things like that? Because I'm not going to get into a relationship with somebody like a paranormal activity relationship where I get with them and then suddenly I'm haunted by a fucking demon.
Absolutely not. I don't.
All right.
None of my family or me do anything like that. No.
All right. I did have some experiences in my past with paranormal,
You're haunted?
but I was haunted. But since I found the Lord, since I've been baptized, since I've prayed about it, since I was cleansed from the evil that was in the house, everything's fine and good. That's his date one information. You don't want to end up like one of those horror movies where something's happening and then suddenly your spouse halfway through the entire situation is like, "There's something I need to tell you. This was happening to me since I was a child. Like, why didn't you say this to me from the get-go?"
Okay. We were on the girthy. That's so good. Are you haunted, ma'am? Ma'am, are the spirits following you right now? Are they in the home with you right now? That's a good question. That is a good question. I ask that on every first date chat. If you agree, put ones. If you've never asked that question to a woman in your life or a man, Put 2s, please. Let me know. I want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Okay, let me ask a question from a guy. So for me, from a guy's perspective, right? The one thing I don't like about a guy is a guy controlling me. A guy who is insecure about himself and thinks if I'm talking to women or talking to guys, he thinks I'm cheating on him. I need a confident man in my life that won't stop me from having fun.
Okay.
You know? Are
Hey,
you
I'm
a
I'm the same.
controlling man?
No, I'm the same way. I'm at the point where because the thing is, when I go into a relationship, I actually start an actual full on relationship with somebody, like an actual full intimate relationship. When we have reached that point and bantering and flirting where we both are confident in each other that we know that this is serious and that we're not going to be doing that. Because like I said, I'm an open book. I may have female friends, I'll have male friends. Whatever the problem is, if you want, and again, I know some people think this is stupid, but again, if you ever if a girl I date ever thinks that I'm cheating on them, I'll just grab my phone, I'll grab anything, and I'll just say, "What do you want to look at?" And I'll just
Yeah, but it sounds like she's asking, "Are you down for
no, I wouldn't be
threesomes?"
control.
No.
That's what I'm hearing. Are you open to the possibility of like a threesome here or there,
Female, female, male, or male, male, female? Because
or female, female, female?
That's actually okay. I'll take that in consideration.
Or male, male, female. But what if you are?
That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker.
Okay, but what if you're not? What if you're just watching? Are you on board?
I'm not cuck. We're not doing that.
Okay, understood.
Just to be clear, I've never been in no threesome. When I commit to somebody, you're mine. That's it. You have everything.
Hey, that's the way I am.
You have all of me.
That's the way I am. I may have been in your DMs flirting to try to try and hook up, but the point of the matter was, if things had gone further, I would not have officially tried to begin a relationship with you unless we had both been deeply to the point where we both were committed to being sincerely committed to each other. So therefore, when that happens, I don't need to worry about who you or anyone else would talk to, because I would know everything's safe, everything's cool. I'm confident in my relationship. She can talk to who she wants to.
I was in a relationship where I love to dance. I love to talk to people. And this guy I was with, he didn't like to dance. So he stopped me from dancing on the dance floor.
That's dumb.
He wouldn't let me dance with anybody on the dance floor.
That's
except
dumb.
him. And that's an example for me. Somebody controlling me, taking away my happiness. I can't be with somebody like that.
Yeah, I would never do that. That's actually stupid of him.
Now, would you take her onto the dance floor, or are you the type to let her dance? Right? Are you?
I would let her dance. I would let her dance, but I would try to dance. I'm not a dancer. I can't dance. Can we
get a little example? Can we get a little? Can we see a little shimmy?
I can try and crip walk, but I can't really do that either.
Oh.
Let's see if I can try and do that.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Okay, vato loco. He's not gonna fucking crip walk on the stream.
Vatos locos, blood in, blood out. I heard you, Tech. Vatos locos, man, blood in, blood out.
Yeah, I did not expect to see that today.
Paco. Gotta love Paco.
That was awesome. You know what? I don't care how you move. It's the fact that you get up there and do it with me. That is admirable, and that's awesome.
Well, let's show the confidence. Wonder, can we get a dance as well? I'll put you big on the stream.
Look, you can't, because I got no bottoms on, because this outfit is so slutty. It is so slutty. This outfit I can show you from the top, but the bottom part is for my man that I get one day.
We don't get a slight view. No, like if you can move the camera up a little bit, that way we. Okay, yeah, I kind of vibe with what's going on here. I kind of see what's being established here. Now, Booster Gold, I know you came in here like, I hope she just looks okay. I hope the food is all right. How you feeling now that you saw the?
I'm enjoying I'm just enjoying the date. She looks nice. I'm glad that she decided to dress up nice for it all. I just have to say, it is a little weird that this is the kind of outfit she picked, considering the allegations that were going on and such. But more power to you. I'm not accusing you.
I was
I'm not
told
attacking you.
it's like this, dude. This is setting the scene, man. I would have come in
You
something
were
a lot
told
more.
to dress
was-
nice. That's what I was told to do, and I
She's
dressed as
dressed
nice as I
nice.
possibly could.
I'm not wearing pants either.
Oh my god!
What do you mean? That's just how we. That's how we do it in the LCU.
Yeah.
There's no pants down
buttons.
here. These are my khakis. I'm wearing khakis.
There we go. There we go. No, look, Outcast, I was told, lady in the street, the freak in the sheets.
All right, fair
I'd like
enough.
to think-
I'll give that.
you know?
I'll give you that. King did say that.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we saw some of your dance moves, Wonder Woman, I get that you can't dance. I understand. What is another thing you like to
I
do?
can dance.
Well, no,
I
you
can
can't dance
dance.
right
I
now
just
because of the
can't dance.
outfit. Yeah, the outfits that was restricting you. What else is like one of those like, oh, this is an activity I would do with my partner. Do you like to go out to the movies? Are you one of those like, let me go to like a nice restaurant? What is your go-to date style?
Oh, gosh. Okay, first date style or later
I
on in the relationship?
I want to hear first date. I want to hear third date. And then I want to hear once you've been like together for like a couple years, what the normal date is going to be like.
First date, I love the beach. So walking along the beach would be something amazing for me. Just, going for a walk along, nice stroll along the beach, talking, beautiful
that-
scenery around.
That's excellent because I actually have a beach near me a couple miles away. Oh, it'd take me about 3 minutes to get there, but it's perfect beach. It's right beside the ocean, so so that works out well for a potential date idea. If this was like a real date, so I'm saying perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
I also live right next to the beach over in beautiful San Diego, California. Well, in one of the nicer suburbs up north, but it's right there. It's right. I can smell the ocean right from my window.
See, you're lucky. You live in San Diego. I live right on the coast of hurricane country, so it's always great when hurricane season happens because we're always just watching the news.
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
Nice.
We have no disasters in, in San Diego. Shit's expensive as fuck, but I mean it's beautiful out here. It's wonderful.
I mean, I moved here after Katrina pretty much destroyed this entire place, but I do remember visiting when I was a child and how different everything was until they rebuilt the entire infrastructure here.
All right, so first date would be a beach. What's a third date look like, Wonder Woman?
The second date. Second
third.
date.
Skip second, third.
Oh, second.
Yeah.
Well, it would definitely have to involve with eating. So, either go out to a restaurant or have a picnic somewhere, put the blanket out somewhere. I prefer to like set a picnic scene out somewhere and sit with on a nice picnic somewhere in a nice scenery and with some wine and food and chat some more. Maybe,
Okay.
it could lead to something.
Are you nature oriented, Booster Gold? Do you like being out?
I wouldn't say I'm nature oriented, but I do care about animals a lot. So when I do go outside, if there is an animal in distress or there's anything, I will try my best to help them, even if they look like maybe they have something that I might not want to get near. If I see any kind of animal, I'll always take it into introspective because I'm not a naturist person, as in I don't like going outside, obviously, but I do love animals and I do love the idea of nature. Like
All right.
I love to
you fuck with a picnic?
I love to see squirrels, rabbits, sparrows, doves, everything. I love to see all of that because it reminds me of the beauty of the world and what things should be and how simple things are for animals compared to the
is the movie I'm thinking is the movie I'm thinking Good Will Hunting, where like the one brother's like just pet the bunny rabbit or whatever. Is that the movie I'm thinking of, or is that a different movie?
I'm not sure. I never did
Do
see
you guys know
all
what I'm
Good Will
talking about?
Hunting.
The movie that has the ending where one brother who has like
Yes,
the. Is it Good Will Hunting?
yes. Good Will
Ah,
No,
Hunting.
Good Will Hunting's the
No,
one where Ben Affleck
the
says, "I always would. Every day I come to pick you up from work. I
it's a
always hope
math.
when I knock on your door that you ain't gonna answer,
Wonder Woman
because that
gets
means
it.
that you left and you ran."
Yeah. I'm glad
Yeah,
you
And then
like.
yeah.
I'm glad you like looking at squirrels. All right, and now let's say you've been in a relationship now for 2 years. You've gone on, dozens of dates. You guys are moved in together. What does a normal date in one of these long-term relationships look like for you, Wonder Woman?
Long term, like a date. So long term, go away, go for a naughty weekend. Oh my word, that's kind of like those are the things I'm into in a long term relationship. Keep it spicy,
What kind
keep
of
it
naughty
spicy.
weekend? If we're living together, what kind of naughty weekend you talking about? You talk like what destination are we going to?
It
Disneyland?
could be a no, not Disneyland. No, 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 no. It'd be like somewhere where it's sexual and sensual, like go on a tropical island, you know what I mean? Where
Well,
there's
we're not. Well, we're not going to the Bahamas. That's Swinger Island. That's where Rakata got. That's where Rakata got caught.
like
We're not going there.
Rarotonga, Fiji, go to like an island getaway, and have a really
That'd be awesome.
naughty weekend. Yeah. And just keep, and okay. All that kind of stuff. Yeah. Just have a naughty fun weekend.
Okay. Would you call that like a ideal long-term relationship type of date, Booster Gold?
Yeah, if it was a long term relationship and we've been dating for years, yes, then obviously, of course, I would. We could waste the money to go to like Fiji or the Bahamas. Personally, I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've always wanted to visit the
Monkey.
I forgot the name of the location, but it's basically like the equivalent of Times Square, but like times 10, and it's like all video games, all neon
You're talking about
electronics.
Shibuya.
Yeah, Shibuya.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember Tokyo Drift, you saw that place like live and in color, and I'm like, this looks like heaven to me. I love this.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Shibuya Crossing, which is that one that has
Yeah,
like the you can go this way or
yeah.
this way or that way, like it closes off all the streets. Yeah, I'm a man of trivia.
You
I
know,
don't know if you knew this.
you
Yes,
know,
sir.
you go to a tropical island, you're on an island, you go skinny dipping, in the ocean, you just make out in the ocean, you know what I mean? It's just beautiful.
Well, no, not the ocean, not the ocean. I have a deep fear of the ocean.
Wow.
You have a
I'm,
fear of
I'm
the
a, no,
ocean?
yes, just listen. I have what's called um hydro.
Autism.
No, it's called hydromassothelopia, I believe it's called, or mass hydrothesalophobia, which is the fear of giant monsters under the water, which is actually a common fear. There's even a Reddit, an entire subreddit dedicated to it, with just images of what people um are afraid of, to like for people to explain. I always feel, if I ever go on a boat or if I go anywhere, I always feel like I'm gonna be the one guy out of everybody to be the first for when the giant kraken comes out of the water and attacks, and I'm gonna be the first
Yeah,
victim.
I mean, but me and you are big guys. I mean, we would communicate with them. They would see us and be like, brother, like brethren, come back to the depth with us. Like we're big
Actually,
fucking sea monsters.
and that's actually a very common fear, by the way. Like I can watch movies about that subject, The Meg, Underwater with Kristen Stewart, things like that. I can play games based on like that, but I don't rock with that in real life. I am definitely afraid of that, and I trace it all back to when I was a kid and I saw an old NBC show where a boat was driving down the water and a giant shark the size of the Empire State Building opened its mouth from underwater, and you saw its freaking silhouette open up as it swaddled this thing like
This
a
is
skittle. And
this is great, but I do want to point out we are on a date. All right, we are on a
Yes,
date
you're on
here.
a date.
And there is a couple other questions we got to get to make sure that we get a perfect match here. All right, we want to make sure
yes,
if
sir.
this is going to be a relationship, that you guys mesh well. So one of them, let's get an understanding. I know it's not really good form to talk about ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends, but we should talk about where you are mentally in the dating scene, right? Booster, when was
Give
your
it up.
last relationship?
10 years ago.
10 years ago, like to this day, like there's like a little over 10, a little under 10.
A little bit over 10.
A little over 10.
Or almost 10. My son was 3 when his mother left. He's about to turn 13 now, so it's almost been 10 years.
Okay, so about 10 years. And there hasn't been any other like romantic partners
Actually, she left sometime in a couple of days from now. Actually, I remember the date now because it was one of our family members' birthdays around at the time that she left, and that's coming up. So yes, it will be 10 years to the day in a couple of days. But
10
I haven't
years.
had any romantic partners. I haven't had any of that.
No?
I've at the point where I've given up. I've completely accepted that I am out of shape. That I am completely not stable when it comes to income, that I have a lot of issues, and that's nobody's fault but mine. I'm not blaming anybody for that. Before anyone wants to say, "Oh, he's an incel" or this or that, I'm involuntarily celibate, but I am not mentally an incel. I appreciate women. I don't blame them for not wanting anything to do with me. I am who I am, and I accept it, and I'm happy that just to know people at this point.
Do you remember how I said to you, I need a confident man in my life? You're not selling it. You're not selling it to me, man.
He's confident in how not
Exactly.
dating
How am
he is.
I not selling? Yeah. How am I not selling it to you when I'm confident in the fact that I am who I am and I am ready? I accept it fully. I am confident in that I am
confident that women don't want the fat guy. They don't want the nerd. He's confident though, but just in a different direction.
I'm confident in my own skin. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm comfortable and confident in my own in who I am.
I feel like
and what
I feel like we should always. Can you imagine if you were confident in someone else's skin? That'd be weird. Anyways, LolCow Crypt.
That's some Buffalo Bill territory. Okay, I'm not I'm not going to be sitting there like Buffalo Bill on somebody's skin dancing to Q Lazarus singing Goodbye Horses.
It's a great reference. Wonder Woman, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was, I'd say, a little over 2 years ago.
Okay.
A little over 2 years ago. Yes.
And have you been on the dating market? Have you gone on a couple dates since then, or had a little flirty moment with people?
Just on a date with King Scott.
Okay.
Just on a date with King Scott.
Okay, and good date, right? I heard he was a gentleman.
Yeah, he was a real gentleman, really standout guy, really, really nice guy. That's what I liked about him. He's a real gentleman.
Yeah. Now let's get real. Let's get Xylee levels of real.
Okay.
Booster Gold.
Yes, sir.
If you had to compare your ex to Wonder Woman, what are the features that she has that are better or worse than your ex?
Everything.
Everything? The whole gambit?
No, listen. My ex was an average looking woman, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that she was very pretty, but it like everybody is. Like if you were to see her on the street, you wouldn't see her as a glamour model or as an ugly girl. You would be like, she's a very pretty lady, but she's just she's a pretty lady, but that's it. But after everything that's gone on in my life, which I'm not going to get into, Wonder Woman excels in every single thing of that, and that's mostly a mental problem with me in terms of me hating that woman with every fiber of my being. So Wonder Woman, she fits everything way better than my ex does.
Okay, Wonder Woman, that's praise.
That's very beautiful. That's very beautiful outcast.
You know what? I'll go ahead and say it. My ex left my son when he was 3 years old as a baby with his grandmother in the middle of the night, midnight, with a note saying, "I'm going back to Texas. I'm leaving here." She came back one time for just a little bit, left again and bounced, found some dude on Discord, brought him, moved to Texas with him, had kids with him, and then suddenly she acts like my son doesn't exist and we don't exist, cut him off from everything that she was paying for him, that she was giving him. He hasn't heard from her in years. For Mother's Day, he calls her on the phone. She says, "I'll get back to you," and doesn't get back to him. Fuck that woman. That's why I say Wonder Woman has everything over her, because that woman is a piece of shit, and I absolutely despise her. So that's why I look for a woman that A, is loyal, 2, it's compassionate, 3 is confident, and 4 is feisty. And plus, the reason I liked Wonder Woman to begin with is because I actually do care about my son, and I do care about would be in my son's life. All right, so and I knew that since she was a mother herself and she was a good mother, I saw quality and potential in it, in a potential romance.
Yeah,
That's what was going
You have a
on.
visitor at your door.
I'm busy. A show I'm on.
I was going to tell you, our chickens almost got ate up by some,
All right.
and you got to sit down the room to get them.
Oh, she got
All
an
right.
egg in her hand.
Hold
Hell
on.
yeah. Is this the other woman?
So,
No, I think that's the.
yeah, that's a
All
good
right.
question.
Who is
Are you
that?
gay?
Who do you have at your
Are
That
you
was
house?
my
okay?
mom. That was my mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She came by. She came by because some stuff was happening with the outside
Okay.
with some of our chickens.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, you got
a
chickens. You
man
got
who
free
raised
range
animals.
chickens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, that's why she had an egg in her hand because she just went
Yes.
Ah.
and picked up the chicken eggs. Ah, Alcaz, that's absolutely beautiful. Honestly, yeah, I'm a protector of all children. A protector of all children. I will
Yes,
speak up
ma'am.
at any time. Speak up at any time and defend any children,
Yes,
any
ma'am.
child.
And I'm sorry for going on that tangent earlier, that
It's
mental
okay.
tangent. I'm explaining why why everything about her is way better than my ex, and why I said that. Because
That's
the
sweet.
mental anger that I have towards that woman makes me despise her.
Wonder Woman, you said you were in a relationship 2 years ago, right?
2.5, yeah,
2.5.
yeah.
Was this the father of your kid, or is this someone else?
No,
Okay.
no.
Now, we don't have to get all the details about this guy, but if you had to compare this guy from 2.5 years ago to our beautiful protector of children, Mr. Booster Gold, what are the pluses and minuses between the two?
It's hard. It's really hard because I don't know Booster Gold as well as my ex. But you are warm. Whereas he wasn't. He was quite cold. I like the fact that you said that.
I said what?
You seem very loving, very
Passionate.
comforting, passionate, comforting. You seem like you'd treat a woman really well, and that is something that I really admire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You see, it goes two different ways, though. As you can see, I have a very big heart, but at the same time, I have a lot of vitriol for people that I feel that I have issues with as well. So
Okay.
when it comes to people that I care about and that people that treat me right, that I treat right, I'll go to the ends of the earth for them. But if I have vitriol for somebody, then it's game on. I don't care. I go scorched earth. That, as you can see, that's clear. But you seem
Yeah.
like a nice person too when it comes to having a big heart for animals and for your son and for a lot of
Children.
things in children. But at the same time, I just have a lot of mixed emotions due to our past correspondence and everything that happened there. Still, I'm still working through that.
And I just want to say, like, when I commit to a relationship to a man, just to be clear, I'm not a lesbian. I am totally a straight white Cook Island female. I am a total straight female. I love men.
But
All right.
And I just say that when I commit to somebody, I'm all yours. I am all yours. I give you everything. I have my soul, my heart, my physical self,
All right.
everything.
Same here.
okay. Now another interesting question to ask on a first date to get to know someone is: are there any red flags that you have? Your own red flags, things that might cause issues in the future for someone else that you want to explain. Booster Gold, what are your more troubling features that you're trying to fix or get over or improve?
Women, for me, well, if you're talking about me, I talk a lot, obviously, and I try to improve on
Oh
that. I
yeah.
try not to go on too many tangents when it comes to talking to people. I try not to look too much into things, even though that's just my nature to do so. I've been like that since high school. It's a problem I have. Fully admit it. I need to work on it. But besides that, I just need to get in a little bit more shape, get a little bit more confidence up in terms of no, in terms of not really just being super confident in that I'm an undesirable male specimen, and just get out there more. But that's basically it in terms of me trying my best to improve my life.
That
Okay.
breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. It breaks my heart when people describe themselves like that.
Why? I'm
It breaks
comfortable. I'm
my
happy.
heart. It breaks my heart that you say I'm not a very good specimen to look at. I just don't get
I'm a
that.
realist. I am a realist.
I
Okay.
don't get
I
that.
am a 100% realist. I see the facts of the situation in life. I take them in. At, I'm like Data from Star Trek. I take that information in and I believe it and I go with it because it's the
Holy, yeah,
truth.
brother. Me and you are on the opposite sides of the autism spectrum because I'm the most handsome
I'm
motherfucker I've ever
sorry.
met, dude. I'm so good at everything I do, man. I could do anything in the
See,
world. I can learn
see,
any
see,
instrument. I can be at
see,
any fucking party I want to, and I'd be fucking getting along
see,
with everybody.
see, we are the opposites
Yes.
because we are the opposites
Yes.
because I compare myself to Archer, the character, in that he and I have all the same traits when it comes to not reading the room or random references, how we can piss people off easily, not trying to. But I don't see myself as like, yeah, I'm the greatest when it comes to everything. But you have that aspect of you from of him that I see, so I can see that we're opposites
Oh
there,
yeah,
and
dude. I fuck. I'm out
with
here.
it.
Hell
And
yeah.
You walk
I rock
into
with it.
every single room with your head held high and say, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. You're
You don't
always.
walk in there thinking, you don't walk in there with presence thinking, oh, no one's going to, because they're going to look at me and judge me because of my looks or whatever. You walk in there with your head held high and you say, I'm the boss. I'm the boss in this party. Come to get to know me because you want to know me.
Yeah. I feel like we all got to be the main characters in our worlds, right? We all got to be understanding that you get to experience just your life. You got to make that life the best you fucking can. I am me. Whatever face I got, that's my face, and I fucking love
Yeah, I
this face.
step and smell the roses.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. It's
I
like
love that.
it's like the great Ferris Bueller said. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses.
I think that was
It might pass
Shakespeare.
by.
Wonder Woman. Now for you, what is your red flags? What should someone know about you before fully committing to a relationship? Something that you're working on.
I get judged a lot by the way I look. So people judge me and they go, I don't want to get to know her by the way I look. So I guess in some ways, don't judge me on the way I look. Come to get to know me and, say the question again, TechProtect. I'm totally lost. The wine's getting to my head.
No worries. We're looking for like red flags that you would want your partner to know about before they commit. Things about yourself that you are working on or that might they might struggle with in the relationship. Like for me, I'm gonna be straight up front. All right.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of fucking diet soda. All right. I be fucking pounding that shit because I used to drink beer every fucking day. And then the doctor was like, you're fat and beer's bad for you. So I was like, I'm going to fucking drink some diet soda then. I want the bubbly feeling. This is my shit. This is my kick. All right. I'm not a drug addict, but I'm a Pepsi addict. Diet Pepsi. So what about you?
So thank you. For me, it's I am a person who loves to socialize. I love to talk. I love to talk to people wherever I go. Wherever I go. So this ex-partner that I had before, I would walk into a shop. I was raised to have manners, walk into a shop, greet people. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. So this ex-partner of mine put me down for that. Put me down for walking into a shop and to any kind of shop saying hello because he thought me saying hello to someone was me flirting with someone. I disagreed with that. So I need a confident person within themselves to understand that I am a social person. Just because I'm talking to people doesn't mean I want to fuck them.
we're looping a
That
little bit
is
on that,
something. So
but I'll be fine with that. Like as I said, and again, looping, but I already said, if I was in a relationship with somebody like you, I wouldn't be at that point in a relationship with you unless we'd already, like I said, reached that point in a relationship where we're actually going to be in an actual relationship. Where so at that point, I would know she's just talking. She ain't. She There's nothing going to happen there. I'm not gonna. I don't need to step in. Now I would step in if somebody was trying to step out of line and was trying to act a fool towards you. But I wouldn't be mad at you because I'll be like, that's just her personality. She's fine. I don't have nothing to worry about.
So
Okay.
I guess I'm trying to learn in myself where it's difficult because that's who I am. It's who I've always been. But I understand that that can come across as a red flag for people. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
just being a
you're saying
chatty
that you're like
person.
you're overtly social, and it's because you enjoy
I'm
the
social.
conversation, you enjoy like
Yeah.
hearing people out, and it's not so much because you're interested in them, but you're just interested in the
No.
idea of learning about people.
Yes. Yeah.
Easy,
I think
simple.
that's I think that's the best way. Learn about people's lives and experience, and that kind of stuff really excites me. I want to know people's different stories and histories and backgrounds and adventures because it can give me ideas on things I want to learn about and do. So, yeah, yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
did have this set up. I've talked to the guy who told me that there was watermelons involved with your guys'
I
flirting.
know.
I talked to this individual that said that Booster Gold told you. Let me show you how sensitive this mouth is with how close I can get my teeth to the rind of this watermelon. I thought that was a W pickup line. I thought that was fantastic. The dexterity of my mouth with the flesh of a watermelon, fantastic. Key, peak. Now, Booster Gold wrote 3 pickup lines involving a watermelon. Is that right?
Yeah, I was told to, and Wonder Woman was told to too. Keem said he wanted us both to write 3 pickup lines, so
Let's
I did that.
let's go one for
So
one. Let's hear one of Booster Gold's first.
all right, the first one's not very good. The rest of them, I just decided just to go full out insanity with them. I'll admit. First one's terrible. You have a watermelon garden? I have just the right seed to plant in it.
Oh.
Okay. That's spicier than I thought for a watermelon. You have one, Wonder Woman?
I do. I do have one. So I was going to say, I reckon you'd be the sweetest watermelon in the patch.
All right, what's pink and black spotted? That pussy after
What?
I tear it up, girl.
Uh,
Okay.
I told you I decided just to go full on insane with the other two.
Oh shit.
that's for you to
So
follow
my
up on.
so my next one would be, if I could arrange a perfect summer day, I'd start with you and then a
Water
watermelon.
Watermelon juices may be delicious, but they aren't as tasty as yours.
Ooh, hot. Damn. So my one would be, can I'll keep it going.
I only have that much of a
That's all I had.
soundbite.
Okay. So the third one would be like, can I be your watermelon slice? Because I promise to be sweet and refreshing.
All right, that was a good one. That's all I had. I had 3. He said rate 3, so I wrote 3.
Oh, hold on. Booster Gold moment.
No, no.
Waiter, we need
With
to. You've been a great waiter today, TechProtect.
Trying my best. By the way, I'm sorry if there's background noise. The maids came early today and they're vacuuming.
That's fine.
I was gonna say it.
I don't know if you can
It sounds
hear that
like
in the
a
background.
vacuum cleaner. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
It's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. We're gonna have to TechProtect and I are gonna have a private conversation after the show's over with. But everything's good.
Yeah.
Check
Okay.
check your
Okay.
DMs real fast, Tech.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll make sure I
So
don't put it
can
on stream.
Yeah, don't
can
put
I,
it on stream. Just read what I wrote. After the show's over with, we're gonna have to have a quick chat.
I gave you a salute. Signifies sure, no
All
worries.
right.
Now,
what did you make? Is it dinner time yet? Is it dinner time?
That's exactly
I
where we're
made
going. It is time to show the meals for tonight's.
homemade pizza bread with some
Put it on screen.
because
Let's see it on the camera.
homemade pizza bread's not that great with some Coca-Cola because I'm not really that great of a cook. I didn't have much time to prepare for a great dinner, so I just grabbed what I could because this is why I eat as a snack sometimes just to get through the day because I don't eat that much. I know shocking to chat, but I really don't eat as much as you would think I do.
What do you mean you don't eat that much?
I'm not really an eater. I just
Hey, a woman wants to know
You're
that
grazer?
a woman wants to know that you're gonna eat her. All right, Wonder Woman, your turn. What do you have for our lunch
Okay.
date today?
So lunch date for me is breakfast because it's 9 a.m. here. So I made myself bacon and eggs, and I've got like a garnish on my and I have a golden knife and fork.
Fancy.
awesome.
What kind of cutlery you have at your house, Mr. Gold? Are you a
I don't
plastic
have
fork
any.
guy?
I'm a plastic fork guy because I like to just throw them away after I'm done eating.
Understood. Understood.
I got bacon and eggs.
Now, again, this is a date. We're trying to see if there's compatibility there. I apologize if you hear the vacuums. Let me know. I should have my mic set up to like ignore that stuff.
It's fine.
I want to
Fine.
know because when you get into a relationship, you have to have an understanding that it's a partnership, right? It's coming together to build together some type of life, right? Some people play different roles in a relationship, right? Me personally, right? I love planning. I love spreadsheets. I love all this shit. So, and some people may have a negative opinion about this. I handle like my partners and I's finances, right? I do the planning. I put money aside for stuff. I talk to her and say, okay, what are we saving up for? Oh, you want to get this thing? Okay, we'll put additional money for this. Say, oh, we wanted to go on a date. We want to go travel to like another, part of California. Yeah. Okay, I'll schedule everything for the apartment, like for like the hotel and for the rental or anything. That's me because I'm good at that.
That's what I do.
I hate laundry.
That's what I do.
I cannot fuck with a washing machine and a dryer. I hate that shit. She's like, I'll do that. And that's kind of like an agreement we have, right? There's some things that she will do and I will do, even though, that's just how it is. I do the dishes, she folds the clothes. It's like a thing. Is there anything that you would want to have your partner do for you if you guys were together? If this was a committed relationship, something you're like, this is a responsibility for us that I think that's for you. It's not for me. Booster Gold.
Probably the laundry. I mean, I can do laundry, but I probably always mess it up because I'm not really that great with a laundry machine. But besides that, I can vacuum, I can dust, I can clean. It's just laundry and probably bills because bills, numbers, math, things like that makes my brain like all fogged up. I legitimately can't do those things. That's like the one subject in school that I was a failure at.
Okay. Wonder Woman, do you think those are like amicable traits? Do you think like you would be willing to do the laundry and the bills if he does all the cooking? Well, not the cooking, obviously, it's pizza bread, but the cleaning and stuff.
I do it all. I do it all. I do
Alright.
everything. So it's nothing. Nothing is a challenge for me. I do it all. I and but for a partner for me is recognizing my hard work and saying, you know what, take a night off. I'm gonna cook dinner for you tonight. I'm gonna rub your feet, whatever. You know what I mean? Just really not rub my feet, but just give me a back massage.
Alright.
Like really, just reward me with that recognition. You know what I mean? That I do work hard and yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
that's fair
that's a
enough.
love language of mine is a
That's fair enough.
partner recognizing my hard work and rewarding me with their love and recognizing that. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys come from two opposite sides of the fucking planet, right? One of you is you're in the South, right? Booster Gold, you're a Southern
Yes,
boy,
I'm in the South. Yes,
Southern
yes,
boy
sir.
from the U.S., a gentleman, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
Wonder
I try
Woman,
to be.
you're from New Zealand, right?
Yes, I
Born and
am.
raised.
Born and raised.
Now, there's some cultural divides that probably exist, right? I would imagine. I mean, New Zealand's a pretty Western country. It has some pretty like standard like ideals that America has. Do you think that that cultural difference, you'll have any hiccups there? Is there anything like, because in the South, the man is like the protector. He's the provider. He's the one looking after everything. He'll go out in the bump of the night. And I imagine there's a little bit more of like a equality of the genders thing in New Zealand, where like the woman can definitely be the fucking executive CEO lady, right? Would
Yeah.
would because I know Booster Gold, you've said on stream that you're not working right now, right?
Yes, no, sir. I'm not.
Yeah. So is there any issue with Wonder Woman being the provider of the household if you guys were to
No,
get
sir.
together?
No, sir.
Now, Wonder Woman, I know you look for a confident, strong
I
man. Do you want to be the provider of the household?
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm sharing with you guys the way the way I am and the way and what I give in relationships. I give my all and I have given my all. I've looked after my ex-husband. I've looked after my ex-partner. But I'm at a point in my life now where I want someone to look after me
That's fair
for
enough.
once.
I understand.
I deserve that,
Yeah.
and I want someone to look after me for once.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I totally understand that in all sincerity. Like no memeing, and
No
no
memes. Yeah.
drama. I understand that.
Okay. Now, with that said, does that mean that the no job part for Booster Gold, is that a non-starter? Is that one of those big red flags?
Well, I mean, if I manage to entertain enough and I manage to make this succeed, I have been looking into things about my status financially, and if this ends up working out and then I end up getting a promotion, I can gladly support at least and have somewhat of a good financial income coming in. Um, I said it privately. I don't know if you read it yet. With you and
Keemstar.
someone else. Yes, but I have been looking into that. But at the same time, we'd have to be in a deep relationship for me to be financially supporting a partner. I wouldn't just be like talking to someone for a couple months here and there, or not really being like living together for me to be like financially supporting someone. I ain't gonna be letting somebody have the cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster while the fam ain't having no cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster. If you know what I mean, you gotta be part of the family for that to happen.
Now the question was for Wonder Woman: is this a non-starter for you?
Yeah, I'm at a point in my life now where, yeah, I want a man to take care of me for a change. I've done it. It's been reversed for me all my life, and I deserve that to be. That's something my time alone has been for me. Is I've decided, I'm tired of looking after people all the time, and I want someone to look after me for a change. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, this is maybe a touchy subject. I don't know if I've ever heard the answer to this one. But let's start off with some context. Age is a significant,
Yeah.
important idea when it comes to like choosing a partner, right? Age gaps can be crazy. Booster Gold, how old are you today?
37. I'll be 38 in 5 days.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday. It's coming up soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Wonder Woman, how old are you?
You really want me to tell you?
I don't know if you've ever said it. I can't remember if you've ever said it on a stream
I
before.
have. Well, I just had a birthday. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm happy, so I just turned 48. So that's how old I am.
Honest to God. All right. I don't say God often, but honest to God, Wonder Woman, you don't look 48. I'm not even trying to front. I'm not trying to front. I would have said like she's like reaching the end of the 30s, right? She's gonna be like 40 soon. And I'm not trying to, not glazing. I'm in a committed monogamous relationship. I don't need this. But yeah, you look good for your age. You look good for being 48.
I appreciate that. Thank you, TechProtect.
Yeah. Is there any issue with dating someone 10 years younger in your eyes?
My ex was 11 years younger than me, so no.
Booster Gold, do you have any issue dating someone who's 10 years older?
No, I think it's probably better to be a little older or within the same age range so that we can both have the same grasp on the world and the same kind of mindset so that we can be able to have good communication and
Wait,
good
I'm confused.
and good talk.
You think there is an issue then? Dating someone who's 10 years
No,
older?
I said it's good. I said it's good to date older or around the same age because you both have a lot more in common with each other.
Okay.
Not necessarily. Some people can have old souls or young souls or whatever. I think it just depends on people's upbringing and their experiences in life.
What I mean is, if we have talks about things, if we're in the same age range or you're older, a little older than I am, when we talk about stuff from the past or certain things that we both remember, we both will remember those things that from childhood and our
Yeah.
teenagers and stuff more vividly than like let's say like a Boogie and a Chad 2 situation where one's 50 and one's 22. You wouldn't that generational gap is too much is what I'm trying to
Yes.
say. So
I understand.
I prefer older or around same ages.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I disagree. Although me and my partner are like 6 years apart. She's 22. I'm 28.
No,
seems fine.
That's not a big.
Yeah.
That's not a big generational gap. Yeah, that's not what I meant at all. I meant.
Although I do want to put out there, I fucks heavy with older women. Older women were always my fucking kryptonite. When I was like 14, I was like, damn, Miss Santos be looking good, and she was like 46. I still fuck Miss Santos. Oh, I see Xylee in the chat. Xylee, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, Xylee. Anyways.
Older women, old men do got the experience. They do have some life experiences.
They're so interesting. They have such like a like a flavor profile. Like they have like a richness to them that you don't get. It's like a Ooh. I'll stop here. All right, I'll stop here. She's gonna fucking ream me about this shit later. I think she got mad because I said on the bucket list is a postmenopausal woman. That's for me. All right, I'm looking for that eventually. I want that on the checklist. What about you? Speaking about postmenopause, sorry, not you, Wonder Woman, but speaking about postmenopause. Now I know both you have kids, right? In a new partner, I imagine. Are you looking for more kids? Are you looking for no more kids? What's that vibe like? Wonder Woman, you first.
No more kids. My boy's 18. I'm in a different part of my life now, so having a little young baby is not, it's a closed book for me. But if I ended up with a partner who did have children, that's not off limits for me. I'm happy. That doesn't bother me at all.
Same here. Raising my son, I spoke about this yesterday, but it's been difficult watching him grow up, and I don't want to have to go through all that again. Baby blues, I guess you would call it. I don't know. It's just too much of an emotional toil to do that. I'm proud of the person that he's becoming. I'm proud of how grown up he is. I just don't want to have to go through that experience again.
If I could have had more kids when I was younger, when my son was younger, I would have. But my ex-husband didn't want any more children. If he had agreed to it, I would have wholeheartedly had more children with him, but that wasn't in the cards. I sacrificed that for myself, and that's something I've learned, that I sacrificed a lot in my marriage, and I wanted to do way more with him than he allowed me to do. You know what I mean? So that's something
Yes.
I've learned from it, is that I'll never let any man stop me from getting the things or wanting the things that I want the most.
Hell
You know,
yeah,
I'm not going to give
queen.
up. Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
God, you live your life. That's what I think everyone has to have this like mentality about them. You want something, go fucking do something. Okay? Life
yeah,
is real fucking short. I imagine it feels like yesterday. Your kid was like 4 years old, right? He's walking around, he's like telling new stories. Now he's 18. Now,
yep,
yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Tech gets what I'm trying to say here.
And I
That's
got
my
no kids.
problem. That's my problem
I think.
with my child at the moment. All right. And and now when I say problem with my child, I don't, not a problem with him personally. My child's a great person. He's an angel. He's way better than I ever will be. But that's my problem. One day he's 3, walking around, me being able to carry him in my arm. He's my little buddy, my little guy. I blink, then suddenly he's already almost in his teen years, got a
Yeah.
yeah.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and to me that emotionally hits me. That's
It,
why I don't want any more children, because I can't go through that again.
and you have to make sure.
Even if I was to sit there and take in every single second with another child, from from the moment they're born to the moment they grow up, I'll still have that same feeling of, I wish you had never grown up. I wish that you had always been the little dude that could barely reach up to my
Aw.
knee, and that would always be there.
Now
I never want to do that again.
yeah, here's a significant, thing to probably consider if you were looking for a partner. Maybe you guys aren't meant for each other, but it's a real conversation to have, right? If you were going to look for someone, do you think you need to have a partner who understands what parenthood is like? Or do you think you could
Yes.
date someone who, let's say they're in their 30s or 40s and they've never had a kid and they don't want to have a kid? Do you think that's an okay relationship to start? Cuz your kid's going to be in your life forever. A new partner,
Yeah.
they come in, they're going to have to understand that this kid is yours and always going to be yours.
Hmm.
Do you think that partner or that parenthood experience is like a necessity?
Yes. For me it is. I I've said this already, and it's going to be a little looping, but when I look for a potential partner, I look for women who either already have had children or have some sort of experience in
Raising a kid, like a
raising
teacher
a
or
kid,
something.
or
Okay.
yes, like a
Yeah,
teacher
all
or
right.
something,
Now,
because I
the meme for the entertainment is confirm this guy fucks with MILFs. All right, confirmed. All right, Wonder Woman, you.
I do that because even though I'm single and I'm looking for a partner, I never want my son to be exposed to someone who doesn't like children or will be a terrible, terrible person to him.
Yeah.
And if I was
Aw.
to ever, oh,
That's my missus. I love her.
oh,
Aw.
hi, Mrs. Tech, but
Hi, Mrs. Tech.
and and quite honestly, I've already made the decision that if I was to ever enter a relationship, even if the other person had children, or they were like a teacher or someone who was like in child behavioral teachings and stuff, I would hold off on my son even meeting them until I got to know them better and the relationship got to a point where I knew that they were going to stick around, because I don't want my son to meet somebody, grow
Okay.
attached, and then the person to,
Now, the
not to
same
work out, and me
question.
being like,
Yeah, same question from 4 minutes ago for Wonder Woman. Is parenthood a necessity, you think, in a partner? And then if so, why? And if not, then why?
I don't think parenthood is a necessity. I think the person for me has to be someone who likes children. You know, they don't have to have been a parent for me to uh, say, I'll date you because you are a parent. It has to be somebody who loves kids and is great with kids, and will treat kids right. You know what I mean? And yeah, as long as I make those boundaries clear with someone that my child is there for me to protect and is number one always, you know,
Yeah.
and to treat my child with respect, and also I think it's important that the person understands that they're not there to discipline my child. Just be a friend. Just be a friend to my child. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Anything,
understand.
yeah.
Now,
It's just having conversation.
as parents, classic romance comedy trope from the early 2000s is when the kid doesn't approve of the new partner, right?
Yeah.
Would you?
They did that in the new Freakier. They did that in the new Freakier Friday. They did the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing.
Would you? Let's say you started a relationship with someone, couple dates in, your kid meets them, and they don't approve. Is that a big impact on whether or not you're going to continue a relationship if your kid is just like, I don't like this person?
No,
No.
I mean,
Tell
it
us
would
why.
stink. It would stink, and it would be bad. But knowing my son the way I do, I would know that he would just have to have a little time to get to know somebody and get to learn more about them. So I would continue to push forward my with full capacity to get him to see what I see and whoever my partner is.
Okay.
Now, if I find
What?
out my partner, now if I find out my partner is on some demon timing and something's going on, then yeah, she's out of there. But if it's not that, and it's just him,
Yeah, he's like,
not having
oh, it's
trouble
a new
adjusting,
situation and shit. Okay, I get it. What
I'll
about
do my
you?
best to help him adjust.
Your kid
Yep.
is an adult, right? He's had experience. He
Yes.
knows what life is, right? So his opinion would be probably a
Yes.
little bit more,
Yes.
centered.
Exactly. Yeah. And if he came and had a conversation about me, about it, and said, well, I don't like how this person talks to you. He doesn't, I would certainly listen to him and take on board his feedback. Absolutely. Because, sometimes love can make you blind, right? But my son's conversations with me, I do take on board. And it's important that I do. It's important that I do because he loves me, and wants the best for me. It's important, it's interesting because my ex that I was with, and I can tell you this, my boy would tell me, I don't like the way he speaks to you, Mum. I don't like the way he speaks to you. I don't like the way he treats you, you know? And like I said, love is blind, and you can just go, that's interesting you see it that way, I listened to him, I took it on board, but I didn't see it for what he was saying to me, until one day I finally figured out, yeah, my boy's right. I'll never make that mistake again.
Yes.
All
So your
right.
children's words absolutely matter, and you should absolutely listen to them. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what do you say to the people in the chat that are saying that they would take you as a stepmom? Is that hot? Is that
Who?
I saw
Me?
Yeah, I saw someone in the chat say I'd take one woman as a stepmom any day.
I'd say appreciate, but I get into trouble because I'm like, what is it? A drama queen? Maybe think about it first. I'm a drama queen. What is it? I'm a damsel in distress. What
She's
is
for
it?
the streets. She's out
I'm for
here.
the streets. Just think very carefully about that.
I don't know if I heard a negative. All right, me personally, I thought this is all positives I just heard. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I got the chips and salsa here for the table.
Oh,
But
oh,
I don't think you guys are a match. Honestly, I don't think you guys are here for each other. Right? I think there's
Yeah.
some differences.
and what we want in our life.
It's
Mainly
amicable.
coming
Let
from
me say that.
because look, Wonder Woman, you want a man, right? You want a leader, a protector. You want someone who's like, hey, you've been doing this by yourself, right? for so
A
long.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your past
I
man,
want so
he was cold, he was restrictive, he wasn't looking out for the
Yeah.
best of you. He wasn't, taking your son's, consideration into like how he acted in the relationship. You don't want that, right?
No.
It's probably not my boy Booster Gold. And no offense to Booster Gold, he has a different lifestyle. It's a different experience he's going through in life, right? He has a different journey. And your guys' like stories just aren't written for each other, right? Booster
Yes, sir.
Gold, on the other hand,
No.
you live.
We're two ships in the night, all right? We're passing by each other in the middle of the night.
You're passing by. Now,
Two ships in the night.
yeah.
And can I just say when I was saying to Booster Gold that I was chopping wood and Booster Gold said, "Oh, I'll chop your wood." The reason why I got excited is because that for me, what we're talking about is something I really want in my life. I want a man to be able to do those things for me. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing that stuff for so long. That's why it excited me. So, you know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah.
So let's be idealistic and let's be realistic, right? We kind of have an understanding of what your ideal man is, Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
It's this dream catch of like he's financially independent, he's established, he probably has like his own career, and he's like established friend groups and stuff. He's like a person in the community who's like known, and because he's social, right? You want someone who's social and is willing to go out and do things, and he's also taking care of you, right?
Yeah.
Realistically, right? We don't have a lot to work with people that will understand, right? For comparison, let's look at the LCU, the breeding ground of beautiful, strong men, right? Who in the LCU, and this is no offense to their partners if they have them, who in the LCU is like, oh, that's like an example of someone who I would want, right? Because if it's in the past, maybe it's like a Ken, right? You remember Ken? The that guy?
Yeah, but Ken, an example of Ken,
Yeah.
like
A guy like that.
He treats his woman right, loves his woman, is totally devoted, totally loyal, stands for her, fights for her. Yeah, absolutely supports her. That's my type of guy.
That's your type of guy. I would say he's a lot of people's types of guy. And he's my type of guy, Ken, if you're watching. But he, every time there was like any little fucking stigma about Becky Boop flirting with bitches, right? She's out here fucking in the streets, in the DMs. He's like, get that fucking bitch away from me. I will not do. He's like, my woman is my focus. I work my job. That's the guy. That's the personality type. Now, Booster Gold, we have a number of lucky ladies in the LCU for you.
Yes.
Who in the LCU seems like your ideal type? Someone who would get like your mannerisms, would play games with you, they would love the fact that you have an Assassin's Creed ring. Who do you think that is?
Let me think.
Please say Lacey, Bobs. Please say Lacey. Please say Lacey. Please say Lacey.
Well, you see, I would say Lacey, but there's a little bit of an age gap there.
A lot of bit of the age gap. Yeah.
Yeah, but also, I don't think we would mesh that well, considering she's talked about her personal mental struggles.
You guys would
with my mental
relate. You guys would
struggles,
like.
I don't know if we could. I don't know if we could. Possibly we could relate, but also possibly it could go very bad. For the between the both of us, like our personalities and our mental statuses clashing, and it could that could cause
Yeah, but that could be hot.
and issues.
That
No,
could be
it could
attractive.
it could actually cause like a legitimate issue, like a dangerous issue. And if but so I just
Lacey's not dangerous. She's a little butter bean.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm not calling Lacey dangerous. I'm saying if our personality, either there's two ways it could go with my mental struggles and her mental struggles mixing together. Either it would be a nice synthesis, or it would be a complete destruction, like an implosion between the two of us, like our personalities and our mental issues hitting each other, causing like a big bang that would just cause mass destruction and horrible things to happen between us.
Big bang? I would watch that, dude. Send me the link. All right, so who is, right? I gave the example Lacey Bobs because she's a little nerdy girl. She's fun. She likes video games.
I mean, yeah, that's the only one I could think of. All right,
she likes being at home. You like being at home?
That's the only one I can think of. All right, but that's the problem I have with that is that I that's one thing. that I have an issue with. I don't want to even risk.
Yeah, so give me a
anything
name.
like that.
Give me a name. We have some contenders, right? Let's go down the list of LCU people. Give me a quick 1-sentence yes or no, right? Let's start with the top of the list, Tina D. What's your thoughts on Tina D?
No,
And no? Why not? Real quick.
I hate that woman.
Also, have you seen what she fucking looks like? Gross. All right, next one. We got Gitchy.
No,
Why?
racist piece of shit.
Oh, she don't like the brown folks. All right, next one. We got the Queen of the Pirates, Miss Savage.
No, married, not my type anyway.
Yeah, we're excluding the marriage. Exclude marriage.
She's funny, but not my type.
We're talking about the personality types. You could copy paste their personality and their looks onto someone else. Don't worry about.
Funny, not my type. She's too extroverted. I'm more introverted.
Okay.
Not to say I don't care about extroverted women. She's just her extrovertive personality is too much.
All right. And what about Xylee
for
Gets
me.
Real?
Hell no.
No.
We would all beef aside, I'm pretty sure that that relationship would end like Phil Hartman and his wife, or like some sort of horrible thing that you would find on like YouTube or like Snapped on Lifetime.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna be, or we'll be on like Dateline where you're like, who did it?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on
who struck first?
What about Zay Zooted?
No, very pretty, but not really my type. Not really into the nerd and things.
Riley,
Like
hello,
Phil Hartman and his wife?
You know for a damn fact, with your personality and your strong-willedness and my assholishness, that if we were a couple, it would end in a serious like Dateline NBC presents the tragedy of so and so.
All right.
And
don't continue to slander. I need to defend Xylee real quick. All right, because if Xylee wasn't married, I would be in those DMs immediately. All right, let it be fucking known. Let it be fucking known. I'm not. No cap. No joke. She is my top pick for a woman in the LCU. There's not a fucking question.
No, dude.
Not
Listen,
a doubt in my mind.
Shut up!
Stop!
You're perfect. All right,
I'm looking at it realistically. She's a very
I'm looking at it ideally.
Woman.
All right, this is like a dream concept. Okay.
No, look, she's a very strong-willed woman. She's a very opinionated woman, which is great.
Perfect.
She
plus.
bullshit.
Yep.
But
It's great now, but it's not great when I had an opinion of a situation you were in, though. It's always we love Xylee Gets Real until Xylee gets real about me.
See what I'm saying, Tech? Now, if that was to come out and I was to have my mental issues come out and we were a couple, it would eventually end in
you
like.
You see what I mean, TechProtect? You see what I mean? It's always I love Xylee Gets Real until Xylee gets real about me.
Yeah.
I would love Xylee getting real about me. Look, this people may think it's a cap. Xylee is perfect. All right, she's a perfect partner. She is seasoned. She's experienced. She knows what she wants. She'll tell you to your fucking face.
I do take care of my husband.
She does. She cooks. She cleans.
I know you too,
she is
Xylee.
the
You're a
perfect
stand-up
person.
woman.
Do you remember when you did that one makeup look?
Oh, that goth makeup.
That goth makeup
burned
look.
my eye for days.
Oh my god! Fucking what's her name? Sweet Tea was like, I saw God in Rastov's thighs. All right.
That legit looked like Angelica Houston's Morticia from the Addams Family.
Angelica Houston was hot as Morticia in Family Addams.
True.
I wasn't being mean. I was saying that's what it looked like to me. That's what it reminded me of.
Can we talk about you being mean for a second?
Oh yes.
All right.
You know, I didn't say that you cooked up this situation to get the intern. I never said that.
Your words were,
look
at him acting all nonchalant, like he doesn't want this intern. He's been eyeing this since he first got here.
No, I said something about you wanting the limelight, and I was using the example of when the Sweet Tea and Billy shit was going on. Every time somebody was talking about it, no matter what show it was, you were right there and members waiting to jump up there.
Because I absolutely hated Sweet Tea, and I wanted.
I know you did. I know you did. You were like, that was bullshit. No, I understand. Believe me, I know because you were there. But I can tell you. Okay, listen, Outcast. Hold on. Let me finish, Outcast. I can promise you, I do not think you cooked all this up just to get an intern, because that would be retarded. Because if you did that, why in the fuck would you have given him to Glammy of all people?
Yes, I apologize, then, if you thought that I thought you had meant it that way. All right, I sincerely do. I own up to it. I take accountability for my actions. I sincerely do. I've already apologized to Keem on this show face to face, and I'll apologize to you face to face. I'm sorry.
Look,
Okay.
To be honest, when I heard that night, that's one of the reasons why I left the next day, because I felt slighted. I was like, my character's being called into question, and quite frankly, it felt like my gangster was being tested about me not sincerely not wanting to be here.
We don't want to test your gangster. We saw you crip walk earlier on the stream. I don't know if you, did you see that, Xylee? He crip walked. We're like, can you do a dance? And he crip walked on stream.
That's the God's honest truth, Xylee. That's the God's honest truth. The next day, when they wanted me to bring the DMs back out, not only did I feel like, like I was just putting myself in more fire, but also after hearing that on Reaper, I was like, I don't need this shit. I'll go, because I didn't want to be here to begin with. I was taking the intern role because Keem extended his hand. Gangster tested. I'll leave. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Because I didn't want people to see me as some sort of asshole that was trying to manipulate into a situation that was happening.
Xylee has something to say.
So you do know that in the LCU, it is my job to tell the stories going on in the LCU, and it is my job to tell how I feel about things.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do I think it was?
Had a very
let me
vigorous
finish.
discussion about
I'm
this.
not done. I'm not done.
Oh, that voice.
It was shitty that you dropped those DMs to Glammy, and I truly believe that. I don't blame Wonder Woman for being worried, because she knew that she gave her name. Okay, because she couldn't have known what part of the DMs you sent, right?
Right.
And I also think Wonder Woman was an idiot for talking to you in the DMs that way. All right. And
Yes,
I think Glammy was an idiot by giving up her source and saying, yeah, I read those DMs. I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to do. What the fuck are you doing?
Jesus, Glammy.
So everybody in the situation, you act like I just got on you. I got on everyone.
All of us. Yeah.
I apologize. I'll just speak my piece about it, and I'll let you say what you guys say, and I won't loop anymore. The big thing about me is that even though I'm a piece of shit, I do try to have a good character and good morals for a lot of things. So hearing that on Reaper, it really did sting me to the bone. I legitimately, no cap, felt hard about that. Like, there's certain things about me that I won't go into, because I don't want other people to give other people ammunition about what can really push me over the edge. But that really did hurt. I slept on it. I had thought about it, and I was like, I don't need the fucking job. If it means people thinking that, then I'll go, because I don't want people to think that shit, because I legitimately I'm an asshole, but I'm an honest asshole.
Yeah,
your
honest asshole has ruined your chances of having a late night, Neverwinter Nights streaming time with Xylee. Gets real. All right.
Let me let you in on something about every single person who does YouTube, whether they're in the LCU or they're not. They're all assholes. It just depends on what level asshole they are.
Not me. I am a good boy.
Yes, TechProtect.
I'll give you a good example.
Better than that.
You and doxing, how you take it serious when people accuse you of doxing people. That's how I felt that night when I heard you say what you said. I misinterpreted it. I took it wrong, and to me, it stung me to the core, and I apologize.
Well, now that I know you're going to Phil Hartman my ass, I'm leaving. #Fire Xylee. Remember, #Fire Xylee. Goodbye, everybody.
You did say that.
Bye, Xylee.
No.
God, I love her.
You do know Phil Hartman's wife was the one that did all that, right?
Oh, when she becomes single. Anyways, Mono, thank you for coming a crown. We appreciate you, dog.
My point was with our personalities, and I know that's headed for a disaster, is what I'm saying. That's like a relationship, like, where everybody can be like, you sure you guys wanna go this route and be a couple?
Look,
that's what
I tell you, let me just say, when Xylee was on Reapers yesterday, running through it, It's hard. It's hard to be on a show and they're rewinding stuff and they're calling the bullshit out or calling whatever out. It's hard to get the feedback, but I respect it. I respect
Yes.
it. And you know what? If you want feedback, you're going to get the honest truth from Xylee. Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
listen
I
to
got it.
her.
I'm
You
just
know?
glad. I'm just glad I said all that like perfectly in
Well,
a more elegant way that I
Okay.
was able to put out because even though I talk a lot, I have a lot of trouble conveying proper emotions in a way where I can get people to understand. So I'm glad at least Xylee and I reached a point in this issue where she understands my personal
Yep.
feelings on what was going on.
Yeah. So now I know in the LCU, I'm totally going to own it since I've been here. I'm a desperate whore. I'm a damsel in distress. And I'm a drama queen. And I'm going to own it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad. I think that's a wonderful change. Glad you could find your one true love, Wonder Woman, here in the LCU. I think that's possible. And I think I can find someone for Booster Gold. I think we can do that by the end of the year. How many days we got left?
Look at that. Look at
2 months left?
Yes, Booster.
2 months to find love? I think we got this. There's a woman out there.
It's good luck.
There's a woman out there for you. I did put a poll up in the chat. I don't know if you guys saw this. I said, would you date someone who is unemployed? Finger touch.
Ooh.
47% of the people said yes. Half the people are willing to do a relationship like this. Maybe it's not Wonder Woman. Maybe it's not for her. But there's a good amount of people that want to.
Can we check the demographics to see how many of that 47% were men?
Our channel is, I think, 42% women.
Oh,
our viewers are 42% women. Booster Gold.
Interesting.
TechProtect. I just love this. I'm hoping that you can find love for Outcast because he is a really
He's a sweet, nice guy.
Sweet, charming guy.
Yeah,
and you deserve love, Outcast. Please help him, TechProtect. You have my total support.
It won't be
have my
Xylee.
total support.
All right, I'm gonna put that out there real quick. It's not Xylee. If Xylee becomes, if she's back on the market, look, I'm first in line. But we didn't even finalize it, right? All the other women in the LCU. There's so many out there. There's so many chatters out there that we know.
You know what? Let's just say Lacey. All right, we'll go with Lacey. I think she's cute, but the problem is, like I said, there's that it's like rolling the dice. All right, because like her mental struggles, my mental struggles, it's gonna be like it's gonna be Russian roulette. It's either gonna be we're compatible or it's gonna be a disaster. If hypothetically. That's in terms of what you're talking about.
Yeah. What about let's do some heavy hitters real quick. Let's just run them through. All right, Roxy. What do you think about Roxy? Yes, no?
No.
Okay. Who's another one, guys? Chat, please save me. I don't know the fucking LCU.
Batgirl's fun, but
battery low.
Yeah, I could see it working with Batgirl.
Chat, you just heard my headphones say battery low. I'm sorry.
Which wig are we talking about with Batgirl? Which wig are we talking about? We talking bald-headed, red wig, black and green wig? Because there's game changers here when it comes to the wigs and the Batgirl looks and the Batgirl makeup and such. Which one are we talking about here?
Whatever one gets your fucking rocks off, dog. Honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Which one?
That's a customizable woman.
I like the black wig with like the green highlights. I think that's cute.
Oh.
Like the She-Girl look. It kind of reminded me of was She-Go? It reminded me of freaking Jolene Cujo from Star Ocean. I was always making the joke all stream in main chat when she was wearing that wig that she was freaking Jotaro's daughter.
Yeah. I don't know if our chat's gonna get the reference to Jotaro's daughter. By the way, chat, we're talking about the like format of these people, right? We're not saying that he's actually gonna marry Batgirl, but if there was a copy of Batgirl, her personality, her looks, her like talents, would you? And he said, yeah. Is there anything else we're missing? Who's the other women in the LCU?
So we've done. Oh, what have we done?
We've done Gidgey. We've done Glammy. Did you do Glammy?
Oh, Glammy.
He's a great friend of mine. I know.
Okay. We've done Tina. We've done Roxy. Savage.
She sounds crazy. Plus, she honestly sounds crazy in a natural relationship.
Cat lady.
Cat lady.
No. Don't like her attitude that much.
I feel like
She doesn't
Cat
like my
Lady is-
attitude. I don't like her attitude.
She's slept
Amicable. It's cool.
on. Oh, good point. What about Twiggy?
Twiggy.
No.
Wait, I never asked. Do you
Tell you what, Twiggy. Let me
you
tell you
s-
why, Twiggy.
you swing?
Twiggy got that fucking Sonichu medallion. Okay, I'm not gonna get involved with anything to do with that Sonichu medallion. Every time someone gets that thing, something bad happens.
Yeah.
The last time, you weren't here for this, Tech.
Oh.
When he got that Sonichu medallion, the LCU became a cesspool, and I blame that Sonichu
Killer
medallion.
Keemstar, hold on. We got an important guest of the show.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm so sorry. I completely missed the date today. I've been doing a million other things.
That's okay, boss.
And I just
We've
got
been having
done working with Bob Wolf to finish up our new show page on the website.
Awesome.
It's in the little side chat. I linked it to you.
Awesome.
The show page. Just give it a look. Here it is on stream, everybody.
Let's see.
See how it says that, like, if you're on all shows and scroll down, see how it shows that you're live now and the host of the show?
Yo. That's great. Oh, it even has a profile pictures.
Yeah. It's linked to your Discord.
Oh, that's fantastic. What's this I see here? Is that who I think it is? Chat.
Yeah.
Are we seeing the Grim on LolCow Alpha, 7 p.m. EST?
Grim!
Crip, you will be showing up there. Booster, you'll be showing up there in Crypt within 15 minutes. It updates every 15 minutes. I just gave you the roll. How'd the date go?
They're not fucking with each other, dog. Honest to God. Some red flags where she don't want to fuck with no unemployed guy. She doesn't want a guy who's like not confident. She wants someone who can dance. We asked him to dance. You know, guess what dance Booster Gold pops up with? It's a very famous dance. He crip walked on the stream.
He did.
God.
We said do any dance, and he just
It is like
he was crip walking, Keem.
Yes, sir.
Which is it's on money for crypt.
So
Crypt.
Wonder Woman, you're as dry as the desert.
What do you mean? I am not
never
dry
mind.
as the desert.
Never mind. Just forget what I said.
Don't get
I'm doubling down. Look, Keemstar, she's ready.
Gonna be the. I'm literally going to be the next one with the Wonder Woman allegations.
Don't get me started.
You missed it, dog. Wonder Woman's a catch. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And Booster Gold's like, before she showed up, right? She was late, by the way. Before she showed up, he's like, I just hope that the food is okay and that she dresses nice. And that's all. That's my dream. If the date goes that good, then we're solid. But do you see her outfit? Wonder Woman, I know you can't show the bottoms, but can you give Keemstar a little look of what the dress was for today?
Why can't she show the bottoms? Okay.
All right. Keem, there are no bottoms.
There are no bottoms.
Prove it. Back up.
I'm all right on the stream. Wait, they're gonna see me.
How far?
They can't see this.
How far are we talking about no bottoms?
Wonder Woman, the stream cannot see the Discord. It's just us. It's just me, you, Booster Gold, and Keem.
Look, there's just like
All right, we're not doing it. I'll go back to the Discord call.
Okay. You know, I got suspenders, G-string, butt cheeks all hanging. No, I'm not showing that. Sorry.
God. That's how you came to the date?
She was game, Keemstar.
I told you. I've already told you, Keemstar. I've told people on here, when I put on my lingerie, I'm a dirty bitch. I'm a dirty bitch.
Keem,
I'm crazy. I needed to put that.
We also
before you speak, I need to let Keemstar know she had to put a rubber mat on the chair so she doesn't slide right off. The flood insurance was issued last night.
Oh God.
When you do rewatch the date, sir, I did do as you requested, and I made the 3 watermelon pickup lines.
Give us the best one.
I did too.
Give us the best watermelon line for Keemstar.
Which one would you like?
I think the second one. I think. What was the one about eating pussy or something? That was a good one.
Watermelons may be juicy, but they aren't as good as yours.
Oh no! Give me the one without the seed. Give me the seed one.
Oh, you have a watermelon garden. I have the perfect seed to plant in it.
Oh God! What the fuck? Yo, Booster, you failed.
Yes, sir.
Fumble.
Why? Why'd you fumble?
I don't know, sir. I apologize, sir.
I'm just saying, like, Wonder Woman is over here, like, literally in lingerie. She didn't even feel comfortable, not even showing on stream, just to us three standing up. That's how naked this woman is right now. Are you insane?
No, sir.
God, what a golden opportunity. Also, he said he would never date Xylee because she's like a fucking bog witch or some shit. It was crazy. She came in and defended herself.
No. I said with my attitude and her attitude, if we were,
he had better options. It was great. He was shitting on her.
I said if she was single and I was single, with her attitude and the way she is and her personality and my personality, we would end up on a Dateline whodunit episode.
You would hate fuck the shit out of each other. It's so fantastic. I'm so happy. By the way, I promise we're gonna get this guy laid by the end of the year. That's my goal on Crypt. We're gonna get Booster Gold some fucking pussy. All right, before New Year's hits, we're gonna find him a date. We're gonna find him a woman.
Can I just say, this may not be for here, but I'm just going to say, okay, I love being tied up on a bed, okay, with a vibrator strapped to my leg, buzzing on my pussy while my partner goes to the shower and is thinking about me being a snack to come back to. That is amazing. It makes me all wet so he can just rip that vibrator off and pound me right inside my wet pussy.
Game! What the fuck is this show? What did we make here?
I just had a stroke.
What the fuck, dude? What?
If a guy is into that, DM me, okay? No, don't DM me.
Yeah, Andrew C got it right. That wasn't on my bingo card. Daisy Day says I need an adult. Look, shit, brother. I didn't think I needed heart pressure, like a blood pressure medication, but I might. What the fuck just happened? Booster, can we get you to stand up?
It's the best.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no chubby. All right, confirmed. All right, we're sick. We're solid. All right. I'm not standing up. I know. I know where my bread is buttered. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Great news. Booster. So now I'm rambling.
I told you. I just can't put lingerie on in a stream. Honestly, it just makes my mind. It's just go wild. Do you know what I mean?
It changes everything. Everything becomes entirely different.
Yes, it does. This date's been really good. I've really enjoyed this. Outcast, I was always going to turn up for you. It was just this thing, this thing about women are always, tend to be late. So I wanted to play into that, we're late, but I was always going to show up for you, Outcast.
All right. I appreciate you showing up.
Yes.
Thank you, Wonder Woman. Thank you for coming by. You're free to head out. We'll cover the bill. No worries.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's on me. It's on the wait staff today.
Just with what Keemsa shared, I wish you all the best. Gosh, I keep calling you Outcast, but I know we have to get used to calling you Booster Gold, right?
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold, I wish you all the best. I hope that TechProtect and you guys can work together. You are a stand-up woman. That's awesome. And I'm so happy that you're on the show with TechProtect. He's got you.
Yes, I'm really happy to be here. I know I was a little bit lower energy today. I'm trying to keep it up. I'm trying to do my best to entertain, become a better performer each and every day. But I did have fun and it was a good date.
Awesome.
So thank you for showing up.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Thanks to everyone who watched the show. Totally enjoyed it. Peace out from Wonder Woman.
All right, peace out.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Chat, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that last little section? Scooby says, fuck dignity. This is the LCU. Hey, on God, I was twerking for like the past couple of days on streams. All right, I was out here fucking clapping cheeks at myself. Pause. 6, 7, whatever the memes are today. One woman forgot the one night stand. This guy would be more comfortable at a concession stand. That's a little funny. All right, so we're gonna find you love. Is that okay? Is that a goal you would like to have? To try
Yeah,
and
we can do that.
play
We
the
can do that.
market, play the market, find the woman out there for you.
We
My
can do
dog's
that.
barking.
Listen, I'm the intern. You're the host. You're the star. Keem's the host, is the owner. He knows what he's doing. You know what you're doing. I'm here for the ride. I'm here to learn from you guys. I'm here to entertain any way I can. Whatever you think's the best course of action, I'm here to do. So if you think that we should do that, let's do it.
I'm glad we're on board. I want you to give a small monologue because the maids are currently vacuuming just outside the room. Tell us about your experience. If you had to rate this date, and if you could do anything differently, what would you do?
Not show up. All right. As far as this date went, chat, you win some and you lose some in life. It's always no until you ask. Obviously, my answer was no before I even came on here. I did learn a lot from Wonder Woman. We seem to mend fences a little bit. Zali and I seem to mend a little bit. Rebuild that bridge a little that I nuked from orbit, just to be sure. And quite frankly, I hope that everybody out there does find love. Don't be like me and don't spaz out on the date like I did. In fact, take what happened today as a learning experience and as a tutorial on what not to do. I love every single one of you, even everybody who's calling me, everybody who hates me.
I
as
realized,
always,
Booster Gold, I realized. The fucking chubbies. We didn't talk about the chubbies, though. I forget they exist.
AMAC's pretty cool.
You fuck with AMAC?
Yeah, AMAC's funny. I like AMAC. Angie, she's cool. Not really my type, but she's a good friend. She's a really cool person.
Angie's cool. Fuck AMAC, that bitch. All right. Anyways, we will have another day coming up soon. I'll see if I can plan it out for tomorrow. I don't know if it can be that quick.
All right.
Do you know who Gorilla Liz is?
Yes, but I'm not going down that route. I know who that is. That's
for
one person
the viewers.
All right, I'll do it for the viewers. But
we'll consider
guys,
it. I hate her. She hits people. I don't like people that hit people.
But guys, if you want that to happen, you guys are gonna have to nut up or shut up about it. We're gonna need those likes. We're gonna need those subscriptions. All right, and we're gonna have to remember that we're gonna do that because we're gonna bring the entertainment, and I'm gonna go through the hell that I have to go through with these women because this is LolCow Crypt, and whose game is it? TechProtect. Yeah, stay golden.
What a wonderful outro. We still got like 2 minutes left, so we're just gonna hang out. Here, I'll give a quick little uppies cam. Here you go. For the fans. You see how big my stomach is. All right, back to the Discord. I'm excited. I'm excited for this whole thing. I think finding you love is gonna be a very virtuous mission for myself. I think there's a lot of options for you here in the LolCow universe. So I think we can kill it. I think we can do it. Yeah, like the stream. Yes, it'd be great if we can get a ton of likes just in the last little couple minutes. Really helps out the algorithm. Really sets us apart from the rest of the B circuit. I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. We're going to go ahead and play the outro music, and then we're going to send you off to LolCow Pit.
All right.
Love you guys.
Be sure to give Pit love. Tell them Crip sent you, and let them know that you're Crip gang for life.
Yeah, Crip gang. Well, make sure you put the T. All right, Crip gang.
Weights bumping, heartbeat in the floor, booster gold, outcast. Now we kicking down the door. Used to roam the wasteland. Now we write the lore. Legends in the crypt, undead encore. Chains rattle when how doors creak in the night. TechProtect back, shadow step.